What's up, YouTube? It's Ryan G.
And it's Tiana.
All right, and we have another great topic for you. This is gonna be.
You just keep
We gotta tilt the camera. I need to get myself a tripod for real.
I thought there was one
Yeah, but I need the stand for the phone.
Oh.
But yeah, we gotta talk about the fact that on YouTube right now, there's guys and women too that are talking about this whole thing about, okay, which lifestyle is better, being a woman or being a man. I mean, it sounds crazy out here, right? People are having these discussions about whether or not it's better to be a man or be a woman, but it's real, especially when it comes down to dating relationships, right? Trying to attract somebody. Some people feel like, okay, it's better to be a woman because then it'll be easier to date rather than a man. And the men are saying it's going vice versa. But what do you think about the whole thing? There's people literally out here.
Well, when it comes to dating wise, it's easier to be a woman. When it comes to working wise, it's easier to be a man. Because women, no offense to men, but men do anything for women because they think with the wrong head. But men get more offers and stuff at work because they have another head. And they be like...
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Wrong. And they climb up the corporate ladder faster and easier just because they're men, in my opinion. They think they work harder and better than women or something. What about you? What you think?
Yeah, so I think so. I kind of see what you're talking about with the whole corporate ladder thing with men and jobs, and it's always been male dominated, right? And we can talk about a specific background of male, but we're not gonna go into that in in this video.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different story because not every male is dominating in certain areas of corporate America. So it can get a little technical right there. But yeah, I understand what you're saying with the gender. And then obviously women have to really fight to be able to earn their position and stuff like that. They gotta work 10 times harder. But with the whole dating and relationships thing, so this is what's interesting is that there's a guy that I follow on YouTube. He's a dating coach, and he was saying that it's crazy because with women, it's easy for them to obviously hook up, right?
Yeah.
And get what they want. You know what I'm saying? That link up is easy. You know what I'm saying, to get what they want.
Yeah.
In that way, but the thing is though, on the other hand, it's hard for them to be able to get a committed relationship or get married.
Yeah.
So a lot of people ain't looking at it from that perspective. But with guys, it's hard to get like sex and all that. Let me just go out there and just throw it out there. It's hard for them to go out there and get it like that. They have to be attractive in some sort of way, meaning that they have to put themselves out there, put in the work, go up to a woman and talk to her, and possibly get it. They'll get it depending on how they present themselves. But a woman, you guys, it's like women just get these guys like throwing themselves at you, trying to make it happen. But guess what? Are they going to give you guys a committed relationship? And you see how she's looking at me? It's always tough to find a guy that's going to be willing enough to marry you.
My dad taught me growing up. He said the woman controls the sex, the man controls the relationship. Because he says that because we men aren't going to be able to have sex unless a woman says yes. Because then it's rape. Ain't no man gonna say no. So only the women mostly say no. And then when they say the man controls the relationship, because I don't know if I should say some of the stuff I want to say, but I can't say it because it's our personal business.
Right.
When a guy decides to call you his girlfriend or decides to marry you, it's on the guy's choice. It's not the woman's choice. And these days, the women be trying to make it their choice, but it get weird when a woman proposes or start calling the boyfriend first and stuff.
Yeah.
The only thing a woman can do first in a relationship is say "I love you" first or something like that. and even that can end up disastrous. I'm just saying.
The whole it's controversial though about the whole like who controls sex and all that, because like the thing is, there's people that's saying that guys, it can go both ways, because you see the guy has to go up to the woman to start the situation,
but they still don't control the sex.
You know, no, but I'm saying because
that don't mean they're gonna.
In which, how often do you think women are approaching guys? You know, so
no, that's the start of the relationship. A man going to a woman to start the relationship. They control the relationship.
Exactly. It may lead to sex, or it may lead to...
And the sex part is the women. The women say yes or no. But
yeah,
in
but
order
the guy
to
has to start something.
Exactly. They start in what? The relationship. Rather it's going to be a sex relationship or not. The guy has to start the relationship.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. That
so the guy's still controlling the relationship. Rather he's going to go talk to her or not.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the control thing. They're saying like, you know, what something has to start in the first place before you can even get to that you know. So, but we can go on and on, back and forth with who really controls.
The man controls the relationship, and the woman controls.
Yeah. We can leave it. We can leave it at that.
Because, like I said, they control. Like they even control when the relationship starts. They control whether they gonna come up to you or not. They control if they gonna ask you or not. They control all that.
Yeah.
If y'all gonna meet most of the time too.
So we was just reading about, you know, a woman, right? She, like, I guess she hired like a makeup artist to change her to make her look like she's a man or whatever, and she did it to try to live as a man
for 18 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
how many years?
Months.
I can't. I forgot how long. And after that, she committed a suicide because she couldn't take it. She couldn't take, you know, the way she was treated as a man was pretty harsh. Yeah, and I think out here, you know, a lot of women. Not saying you. When we say women, we're just in generalizing it. So I think a lot of women don't really understand, you know, what it's like to be a man out here.
You're right.
I'm
not a man, so I don't understand being a man. I try to comprehend, and I try to, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Comprehend, and I try to.
Yeah, that's the right word.
Act like, you know, I understand.
Yeah.
But there's no way I can understand because I got a JJ. I don't know right. Because I don't have the other head. I don't have the.
So you got the V. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have the other head. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not gonna know.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with not knowing.
Right.
The only man I need to know is whomever I'm gonna be in a relationship with, and God.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Shoot.
So. Yeah, it's like if you put it that way, it's like, you know, I'm not gonna know what it's like to be a woman because I'm not a woman, and you know, you don't know what's it gonna be like to be a man. So I definitely understand that. But there's a lot of women out there that feel like, you know, it's not as bad being a man, and in that case, you see the same thing that happened to that woman. You know, she found out the hard way, and I guess she couldn't take it mentally, and she,
I feel like men have it. I always feel like this since I was younger. Men have it harder than women. Even getting bullied, even when women getting bullied and younger and stuff, when women get bullied, it's not as bad as when a guy get bullied. If you get what I'm saying. Because boys are rough. Girls can be crazy too, but boys, if we're fighting other boys, is rough. And it's crazy, and they stronger, and they can do a lot more to you. A girl will probably like pull your hair, throw some water on you, or I don't know how. I've never been bullied, but I'm just saying.
I was gonna say one of the biggest things with women is getting the attention. Like y'all, you know, you gotta come on, you gotta admit this here. You know, there's a certain level of attention that you want to get from either, you know, your boyfriend, obviously,
true,
or you know, or just people in general. If you're not getting that attention, I mean, there's different levels of it too. Some people want that consistently, almost every day. They want to get, oh, you look pretty, oh, you. They complimented your shoes. Yeah. But every woman, though, at the end of the day, wants a certain level of attention. You want somebody to actually pay attention to, whether you get a new hairstyle or something like that. If I was just ignoring you every time you get your nails done or whatever, or you dress, you put on something nice, and you put yourself together. If I wasn't really paying attention to you, you know what I'm saying, wouldn't you feel some type of way, right? So I'm just saying though, the attention.
You're right.
It's,
Females do
men,
like attention.
we barely even get compliments. Every now and then it's like, oh, you look handsome, or you look you know, you look good, not, you know, you got a nice we don't get that, you know, on a consistent basis. Like, oh, nice shirt. Like, and it's like we gotta know if we're looking good, really. Like, we have to have a confidence. That's why I always say it's very important for men
I don't
to
get where you're
to
going with this.
no, I'm saying, no, I'm just saying that with the attention, we don't get the men versus
I'm
women.
talking about with the intention topic, period. Where are you going with this?
Where I'm going with this, I'm just saying that with men, we don't need to, in our world. You see, that's why this person, she couldn't take it anymore. What she had transformed or changed herself into a man. She wasn't getting the attention that she's used to. When she was a woman, she was getting the attention. So I'm saying, like, she found out the hard way. As a man, we learned that over time as boys growing up to be a man, we don't get the attention. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, so I'm just saying that that's the hard thing about being a man, is that you got to understand, look, we don't get the compliments and the attention that you all be getting on a daily basis. That's all I'm saying. You kind of understand what I'm getting at, because it goes right back to the topic of which lifestyle is better, a woman or man, the whole debate. Yeah. So I
feel like being a woman has its perks and cons, and being a man has its pros and cons. Perks and cons. Shit.
Yeah.
No matter which way you put it. And being trans even has more cons than pros sometimes, because people are mean.
That's a whole different.
People are mean.
If y'all want us to talk about that, throw in the LGBTQ community. If y'all want to throw in the trans topic, as far as the climate of that going on right now, with what's happening, we can talk a little bit about that as well. Y'all can request it in the comment section down below. We're all inclusive here. We talk about a lot of different things. But that's it for the video. We didn't want to make it too long. We just want to make sure we kind of touched on the whole mini debate that's going on social media about, oh, it's easier to be a man or it's easier to be a woman. It's both genders have pros and cons at the end of the day.
Both genders have pros and cons.
But let us know how you feel about it, and we will catch you in the next video.
Bye.